Welcome to Beer and Board Games, folks. Civilization as we know it has ended, and the wolves have taken over. I hope you'll join us as we struggle for our lives in the wilderness. The Wilderness is a cooperative strategy board game that takes place in an uncertain future, and this episode was actually sponsored by the makers of The Wilderness. So thank you for that. And now I would thank you to give me a beer.
Tonight we're having from the Great Lakes Brewing Company barrel-aged Christmas ale.
It smells like a Christmas room.
Yeah.
It tastes a bit like a Scotch ale. It's heavy on sweet, heavy on spice. I think it's okay. It's a bit much.
Does it evoke Christmas in any way?
It does. It definitely does. I got a new iPhone, you guys. An iPhone SE. It's basically like an iPhone 13, but it's simpler and cheaper.
It's little.
It's little, yeah. I got to use my old case. I didn't have to buy a new case because that's
nice.
bullshit. We're going to make a phone that's really breakable, so you have to buy a case to protect it.
Oh.
And the case costs $35.
It's the worst.
Yeah. All right, but we're not here to talk about iPhones, folks. We're here to talk about the wilderness.
You don't need phones in the wilderness, so we're going to throw them aside and go fight some wolves. We've got wolves. We've also got our big beast that we have to face in this particular setup of the game, Kitsune. Kitsune.
Kitsune is a wolf spirit of the wilderness, presumably, and this creature is the big bad of this game. We're going to try and stay alive, one, and B, defeat the beasts that are menacing us.
We are each playing a different character. I'm Matthew Brown.
Now, why would you take that character when I'm sitting at the table? And it would be natural for me to play that character because of my name.
Your name's not Matthew.
Matrick, okay.
Yeah.
Point taken. Okay, I'm playing Yonda Diaz. That is my character. I'm just kidding. I'm Daniel Diaz. Once per turn, I grant 1 XP to a survivor within reach. I like to touch people when they're close to me, because that is the Diaz family way.
Touching.
I'm playing Michael Lambert. I can make melee attacks diagonally. And apparently I'm a very good cook, it says on the back of my card.
Well, that's fun, isn't it?
The world has no place for selfish people anymore. You have to learn responsibility to survive. I used to be a crooked cop.
Oh, my dad would say crooked all the time. They're like, what's going on in this show? Well, that guy there, he's crooked. My character's cool. Samantha Reddy. Most people are blaming nature for all the tragedies. I think those mutations could be seen as a natural phenomenon. Does not spend actions to perform searches.
You can scavenge for free, Sheila.
It makes sense that Samantha can scavenge for free because we all know that women be shopping.
Jesus.
So the way this works is you get 4 action points. All the different things you can do are listed right here on the back of this thing.
1.
You could move,
B.
search, reorganize, trade, break, supply, objective, combat, nothing.
That sounded like more than 4.
I don't recommend nothing, but you can do nothing.
Can you do nothing 4 times?
Yes, you can do nothing 4 times. You can do combat 4 times. You could only do search once. Search happens on these discs. Every time you scavenge, it goes down 1. You can only find 3 items in each spot. Once you've found all the 3 items, you get it off the board. No more searching there anymore.
Okay, so what are we trying to accomplish?
So the world is in ruins. The beasts and the wolves have taken over. Everything's a mess. Our objective for this particular scenario is keep them out.
Of what?
Of our area.
Oh.
This is our base right here, basically.
All of us collectively are in a base?
We are. And Matthew, there's a quote here from Matthew, not Matrick, not to be confused with Matrick Sloan. When I proposed to celebrate that we got some power back, they thought it was a great idea. Everyone was dancing when I cranked up the volume, and all of them lost their minds when I set the fireworks. Now that a horde is coming our way, it's all suddenly my fault. I think this is just the after party we needed. I won't let a single one get through me.
Blah, blah, blah.
Now we gotta take down the wolves. If any wolf end up landing and staying on one of these spaces with these objective markers, at the end of a turn, we lose the game.
What the hell?
No.
If one of us dies, we lose the game.
If only one of us dies. So we
Only-
all have to work for our survival.
Yep.
We need to be a team.
Ugh. I think the animals probably will do a better job than we've done.
It's true.
We've clearly fucked it up. Like, all we got in the world is that base. Samantha sounds great.
All right, are we sure we can't let Samantha die?
We can't.
She
She's
possesses.
a scavenger.
She's a scavenger. She doesn't have to use her action for that, and she knows how to harness fire.
I'm in the mood for a challenge. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Normally, if you wanted to play this on the normal hardness, you play it with 6 characters.
Yeah?
Tonight, we're going to play it with 4.
Let's do it.
That's harder?
That's Apex difficulty level.
All right, let's defend our home.
I'm first because I have the first player token. We all have our starting weapons. I have a sledgehammer.
I got a club.
I have a rusty pipe.
I have a 9mm.
Wow.
If you look at your weapons, up at the top it tells you what kind of wolves or enemies you can kill.
Everybody.
You can kill everybody with that thing.
Everybody.
Yep.
Sure can.
My sledgehammer can only kill Homer.
My sledgehammer. I'm going to break apart this concrete. Boy.
Clunk.
No! $20, but I wanted a peanut. A sledgehammer. $20 can be used to buy goods and services. Woohoo!
Why is that funny?
Where were we? The land of chocolate. That was 20 minutes ago. I could quote The Simpsons all day long as it's from the first 7 seasons and not beyond.
I want to get stuff. I want to scavenge, so I'm going to move immediately. 1 movement is 1 action. 2 movements is 2 actions. You can't go through walls, obviously. I'm going to go in here 3. And I'm going to scavenge, so I got to turn this down to 2.
Turn down to 2. Turn down to 2.
And I'm going to take...
I'm trying to pay attention.
I'm going to take a card off the pile.
I'm paying attention.
I'm trying to pay attention.
I'm going to play the game.
You found a crossbow? Holy
I
shit.
did find a crossbow. Now here's something to think about. These wolves will move to you if they have line of sight.
How do we know if they can see us?
Line of sight. You know what? I'm not worried about this little scout. It's a scout wolf.
You could move here and then you wouldn't be able to be seen.
I wouldn't, but here's the rub. Kitsune moves right over
There's
to
the rub.
whoever is closest or whoever is based on the criteria of the attack. Kitsune just goes there. So if we get all bottled up in that area in our base, Kitsune will just come over and smack us around.
All right, Daniel Diaz is on the move. Can I go and scavenge too?
Sure.
1, 2 scavenge?
Yep.
I found a machine gun.
Pow.
Daniel Diaz is unstoppable.
You have 1 action left. What do you do?
Nothing.
He can do that.
When I was a small boy, I insisted on being called Daniel Striped Diaz. And I'd always be like, what does it mean to be satisfied? I don't know.
Okay, I definitely think we should vote him out.
Good.
There's only 4 of us. Why vote someone
That's
out?
not part of the game, voting someone out. That's something we're going to do after the game.
We need the sperm count.
Samantha needs the sperm.
But there's 2 other guys. You don't need Daniel's sperm.
We're all very potent. I'm going to go fuck a wolf.
No, that is probably what has to happen.
Well,
Because then we have changelings.
I got camouflage.
What's it do?
I can avoid being the target of 1 beast attack per turn. I'm going to scavenge again.
You can't.
Can't.
Why
You
not?
can only scavenge once.
Fine.
Ha ha! Thank you for illustrating that rule.
Well, what are my other options?
Nothing. I know that one.
It's Sheila's turn. Will she scavenge or will she do something else?
Does not spend actions to perform searches.
Samantha's going to go boink and go here.
Yeah.
That's 2 actions, but she doesn't have to spend any actions. You're going to draw from the deck and get food.
I can cook that.
You're going to get 2 experience, 3 more experience, and you can advance a level. You have 2 paths. You can choose Explorer or Healer. So when you advance a level, you can get a new skill in one of these paths.
Is she going to go and attack the freak?
She can.
It's pretty early.
Do it.
We have enough
You should
resources.
do it. You should attack it.
I'm going to attack it.
Shoot the beast with your 9mm.
You're going to roll a die.
Yes.
If you get a 5 or a 6, you hit.
But before you do it, you say, listen to my 9mm go bang.
Listen to my 9mm go bang. Okay, ready? 5 or 6. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it.
I'm pretty sure you're going to do it. She
Fucking
did it!
did it!
Yes!
I'm good at board games!
Kitsune is down to 29 hit points.
Whoa, 1/30th dead.
Once Kitsune gets down to this point right here, the beast gets angry. And the game becomes a lot harder.
All she wants to do is ching ching and kill Kitsune.
Well, I'm satisfied with my actions.
All right, you guys all went now. It's the wolf time.
Wolf time.
One of the rules that Kitsune has is the wolves all spawn before their activation. So normally in the game, the wolves would spawn after all these wolves that are on the board currently move. But because it's Kitsune, they're going to spawn first and then move. So it's doubly difficult for us. I'm drawing 4 tokens from this bag. It tells us which wolves types are going to spawn. All right, we're going to get a scout in position number 1. Spawning a regular wolf right there. Then we're spawning an alpha over here by this other alpha and another alpha. All these wolves can be killed with 1 hit. However, some of them have more movement than others, and some of them are more likely to be affected by your weapons than others.
Some of them are jerks.
Some of them are just straight up jerks. The wolves can smell our asses. Not
Yours!
specifically our asses.
It's the apocalypse. There's not a lot of shower facilities available, so we're all going to have pretty funky asses.
Exactly. So they can smell us from a mile away, or at least 1 zone away. The wolves are going to activate if they have line of sight to one of us. These two do not, but these ones do. This one moves 3 because it's a scout. 1, 2, 3. This one moves 2 because it's a wolf. 1, 2. An alpha only moves 1. And then this one moves 3. So this guy's within range of me if I want to shoot at him next turn.
Do it!
Now it's time for the beast to activate. Kitsune gets 3 attacks.
That's what I always say when I'm about to make love. I say, now it's time for the beast to activate.
Ugh.
And my lover
Vomits.
vomits.
Okay.
And then I say,
Ha!
okay, good night.
You,
Were
The
Best
friend,
I
ever
had
and
love.
you
very
much
So
give
me
potatoes?
this game's going to have a Kickstarter coming up very soon. Link in the description. The game is unfinished. It's a work in progress. So go check it out and see if you want to make this game happen. What we're going to determine right now is who Kitsune is tracking. Kitsune has 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. So what this symbol means is the person with the most hit points. We've all got equal hit points.
yes.
So I think Kitsune is just going to attack who Kitsune is closest to, which is Samantha. That is going to require a D10 roll from you, Samantha.
Okay.
You have to roll a 5 or higher, or you're taking damage. 9.
yeah.
You protected yourself from the first attack from Kitsune. Next attack is going to happen on the survivor farthest away from Kitsune. Lambert is getting attacked.
I can avoid being the target of 1 beast attack per turn.
Kitsune can't see Lambert, so Kitsune is going to attack the other player farthest away, which is me. 1, 2,
Yeah!
3. I have to roll a 5 or higher, or I'm getting murderized. I
Yes.
did it! I'm so proud. Now we're going to move the first player marker over to Daniel Diaz.
I'm first player. What do? I get to make 4 actions.
Whoa! I don't know what kind of response you wanted from me.
So you did them all.
I tried.
1.
1.
You didn't search?
I'm going to search this.
Why don't you search this one? It's harder for us to get to.
I want to make it more of a challenge for you. So you have to work a little harder.
A weird team strategy.
So we gotta kill him.
You're going to try and kill me. I have a knife and a machine gun. Pulls out a gun, you rush him. Pulls out a knife, you run away.
Oh God, who's been kidnapped?
Amber alert. Silver alert. I'm here. I'm right here, guys. Silver alert. I'm fine.
What's really cool about the knife mat is it has these little symbols on here, which means it can be upgraded. You have a club, which if you break it down, which is one of the actions that you can do in a turn, break it down and add it to your knife. You could have a knife club, and it's going to be easier for you to hit things.
Oh.
Oh my God, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, like a distance
You're
knife.
basically making Lucille
But you have to
Think it's
reorganize if you want to do that.
from Walking Dead.
Shh.
Sorry.
But
No side muttering while we're playing this game, please.
side muttering is okay sometimes.
Side mutter. Hey, what are you guys talking about?
You don't have this knife equipped, but if you break down your club, you can get a free rearrangement as included as part of that action.
I do it.
I'm going to give you a melee accuracy upgrade card.
Whoa!
The club is going to go away. Now, you only need to get a 4 or higher with the D6 to hit.
I got one more action. I'm gonna go right there.
I'm gonna go kill these wolves.
Now you're talking.
1, 2, attack.
What do you need to hit your target?
I need a 6.
Oh, that's 1 out of 6.
Yeah, that's not
Ouch.
good, but you can attack it 3 times.
That's true.
Fuck.
1,
Miss.
2.
What's gonna happen?
I thought a 6 was good, but it's bad. My rusty pipe sucks.
All right,
Whiskey.
Samantha, ready? Are
Yes.
you ready?
I am. I did pretty well last time. I feel good.
Don't get cocky.
Don't get cocky, kid. Chewie, get us out of here. Chewie, get us out of here. This bucket of bolts has got some new tricks in it. Got some old tricks in it. Chewie, we gotta get this bucket of bolts to parts.
Okay, cut,
to
cut,
Kessel Run.
cut. Look, the princess, she doesn't remember her lines.
That's because she did too much cocaine.
Oh, look how skinny I am.
Get us out of here, Chewie. Chewie, the hyperdrive, Chewie.
That was a classic Star Wars moment presented by
Honda.
Roll a die. If you get a 5 or higher, you can damage Kitsune.
Oh, 5 or higher.
All right.
Yes!
You're the Kitsune killer.
She's really good.
She's the sheriff.
Bop, 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 bop.
She shot the sheriff.
But not the deputy.
Was that an
If
owl?
I am guilty, I will pay.
Look, I'm Matthew Brown, and I'm not fucking around. I'm just going to attack the beast
Yeah.
4 times.
Direct-
Sledgehammer.
Attack.
1 hit for 1 damage. Well, that wasn't a good idea. But I am protecting our base. I couldn't leave this spot, because if I do, then the beast might go attack this loser, Daniel, who keeps fucking us over. And then we would lose the game. Stupid Daniel.
Cause it looks like Daniel. He's trying to fuck us over now.
Oh, Daniel is fucking tonight on a plane.
Now it's the beast.
I think my rusty pipe does 2 damage.
I think your rusty trombone does 4 damage.
Oh. Whoops.
I'm gonna break my rusty pipe and run.
Gonna break my rusty pipe
Yeah.
and run.
Yes, thank you.
Gonna break my rusty pipe and run.
And then he dies. Lambert is being attacked by multiple wolves.
Good.
Scout, I got a 6.
All right, you defended yourself from one of the wolves. Now roll again.
I got a 5.
That's a success. Roll again.
I
Ooh,
got
a 1. That's a failure. You take 1 hit point damage. Down from 5 to 4. If you get all the way down to 0, you're dead, and we lose.
Oh no.
We've got a Kitsune special attack right here. It's going to go on the person with the most hit points. Unfortunately, it's going to be Samantha because you're the closest and you have more hit points than Brad does. There's special symbols up on top of the Kitsune attack that designate special abilities. Double attack. Kitsune has a double attack.
What
if
the-
Kitsune misses in the first attack, she gets to attack again. Fool. You didn't fail, so she gets to attack again.
8 though.
Oh my god, you defended yourself
Yes!
twice. Good
Whoa,
job,
we
Samantha.
can't
Wow.
be stopped. Oh, Brad, you are so screwed
No.
right now.
I'm fine.
All right, Michael Lambert has gotten himself in a bit of a pickle. He's surrounded by wolves. Kitsune moved in behind him.
The rest of us are looking from a safe distance and laughing.
Guys, I can't. No one's gonna be around to make you dinner.
If you,
Goodbye, everybody.
Michael just rode off on the back of Kitsune.
I think he won.